I'm turning us on to YouTube.
All right, all right.
Awesome. All right, and welcome. Everybody, welcome to Talking with Ty, episode 2. Can you guys believe that we are at episode 2 already? So, as I promised when I started this platform was created to really shine a spotlight on people in Arkansas and all the great talents that we have here. And I know myself coming from a sales background, a background that offers service to people, that people are connected to a story. Everybody has a story, and we want to know what is the story behind the brand. So as I said before, I am going to continue to bring heavy hitters here in Little Rock, Arkansas that are doing major things in my life that I'm a part of, and I'm super glad that I'm a part of this journey. I mean, y'all see it. Y'all see my neckline. Y'all see the way that I'm looking. So today, guys, I have a special guest with me, my girl, my personal trainer, Nicole Broadway. Okay, Nicole, welcome to Tidy. Look, I'm about to say Tidy and Ty. That's because I'm busy and I got so many businesses. Welcome to Talking with Ty. I really appreciate you. Nicole just finished up a class. So Nicole, thank you for joining us today. How are you doing?
Hey, what's up, Ty? Thank you for having me. I'm excited. I'm excited about the good things that you're doing here. So thanks for asking me to do this. I appreciate it.
You know what? Definitely. When I thought about talking about fitness, and I know that we're coming out of the pandemic and COVID, and a lot of people are ready to tap in. You know, like I said before, thank God that I did tap in when COVID was going on. Because if not, I probably would be a good, strong, extra 2 pounds more, you know, so I really appreciate the encouragement from you. But before we get all into the workout, everybody knows that about you. We want to know, first off, who is Nicole Broadway? You know, it seems like I just met you, you just dropped in my life. So tell the people, who are you?
Well, so, you know, I'm from Arkansas originally, right? Born and raised, you know, raised right here in Little Rock, Arkansas. Went to school at J. Fair. Shout out to the War Eagles, if they're still the War Eagles. I don't even know. But I moved to Atlanta and have been living in Atlanta for about the last 16 years. And I moved back here about 10 years ago, right, to come take care of my mom. So, you know, I spent a lot of years in Atlanta. That's probably when everybody was really coming up in Little Rock and, you know, becoming adults, if you will. I was in Atlanta trying to become an adult as well. So moved back about 10 years ago, and here I am right here again.
So besides fitness and personal training and working out, Nicole, what are some of the things that you enjoy doing? Like, who is Nicole? Let's dig a little bit deeper. We want to know, what do you enjoy doing? What gets you going?
Well, obviously fitness get me going, but you know, I love a good live show, a good live concert. Shout out to all my musicians out here in Little Rock. You know, I try to patronize them all. You know, I'm really, though more so than anything that gets me going is taking care of my mom, Ty. That's the main thing of what I got going on in my life, along with, you know, just having a good time and sharing, you know, intimate times with friends and family. Yeah, so music is my love, though. Yeah, music is a love.
Yeah, you know, I know that. That's why when we working out and we suffering, that you be in there dancing. And
yeah. Yeah. I can't help it.
You enjoy all genres of music. That's something that I noticed from working out with you. You know, we might be listening to Bruno Mars, Kirk Franklin. Right. We might be listening to WAP. You know,
we might go to the 80s. We might go to the, you know, the blues. I'm gonna do it all. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely, you do it all when it comes to the music. So that's something that I noticed about you. And the love for taking care of your mom is something, being able to spend some time in your home. That's something that I know on an intimate level with you. You taking care of your mom. And that's one of the things that I love about you. When I brought you into Tidy and I's life as his other godparent, god aunt, if you will, I'm going to announce that to the world, let the people know what you mean to me and Tidy. But that was one of the reasons, because I see the love in you when it comes to loving other people. And, that's a selfless act of love to be able to love your mom. A lot of people don't know that my mom is handicapped and she has polio and she's paralyzed from the waist down. Now, that don't stop her. Everybody that know her knows she's super crazy. I get this personality from her. But I understand what it means to take care of a parent. So, you doing that, like, I know you don't need a pat on your back from anybody, but, I'm going to pat you on it. And that's something that we definitely love about you. So we're going to get a little bit more into fitness. The name of this episode is Let's Get Physical. And we're talking to Nicole Broadway. So, Nicole, before we even talk about working out, how important is the diet? I try. This is lemonade because I know that I would pay for it tomorrow. But since I like to, my mouth get dry, I have to have a little lemonade. But how important is diet to the workout? Is it important? Do it matter?
Oh, wow. So Todd, I think the moment you say diet, it has a negative connotation, right?
You're right.
It's restrictive. It's limiting. No matter, we often fail at dieting, right? So I would challenge folks to say, I'm not dieting, I'm choosing. Now, what do I mean by I'm choosing? I'm choosing myself when I look at what I'm eating and putting in my body. I'm choosing my life. I'm making better choices about what I eat. So I'm not dieting, I'm just choosing. I'm choosing me, right? And sometimes we don't always make the best choice, right? Sometimes we don't always choose ourselves, right? Bring that drink on back to the forefront. Yes, ma'am. But you know what? It is a more personal accountability when you say I'm choosing, right?
Yeah.
And it can be a positive thing instead of a negative connotation. So I would just encourage people, don't worry about counting the calories, don't worry about counting the carbs. It's just too much work. But worry about choosing and making better choices for yourself. That's all you got to do. That could be people in your life. That could be the food that you put on your plate. Just choose you.
You know what? And when you said the word choose, it does take on a different meaning. When I think about, I have a choice in what I'm putting in my body. I have a choice in what I'm putting in my mind. So if I'm going to choose, I have a choice of what I put on my body. And we all know I choose good.
Yes, girl. The choices have been well.
So the choice is out there for also what I put into my body. So I definitely felt that when you said choice, and it's about choosing. So what got you into fitness?
Wow. So I'm gonna throw something out there to you. Like the number one cause of death in African Americans is heart disease, right? Number 5 is diabetes. Number 9 is Alzheimer's. That's what got me into fitness. When my mother got diagnosed with Alzheimer's, right? When I really got serious about fitness, it was at that time. Now, I started back in Atlanta with a group of friends talking about, let's just do a Biggest Losers challenge when it was real popular on TV. So we were like, let's just do that. And it just took on a whole nother meaning for me. Like, I became the leader of that group to do those challenges. But it really got serious for me, Ty, when my mom was diagnosed, because her having diabetes and uncontrolled, blood pressure and uncontrolled high cholesterol, those are the contributing factors that led her to her dementia, which in turn turned to Alzheimer's. So it just instilled in me a different passion to do this, because if we don't get moving and if we don't get the blood flowing and if we don't get those numbers down and get off of that medicine, I just don't think anybody wants that disease. And there's a lot of diseases out there, but that disease, when it takes away your mind and your ability to do everything for yourself, your mind tells you everything. Ty, tells you to lift your arm, tells you to sit down, tells you to laugh, cry. When you lose that ability it's a devastating disease. And
Yeah.
so I put everything that I have in me to try to get people just to be healthier. That's what got me into it. That's what keeps me into it.
Okay, I don't have a lot of lashes. I mean, glue on these lashes.
Yeah.
So
It's serious, Ty. It's serious. It's, I
it,
mean,
you know what?
when you
It
think
really,
about it. Yeah.
no,
Go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say, and when you say that, nobody, I always, when I talk to Steve about if something ever happened to me, I always tell him, I don't want to be here without my mind. If I can't think for myself, and that's why it's crazy that you bring that up, because that is a seriousness, and it's a wake up call, if you will, on saying, hey, it's time to get physical and it's time to do something about your health. No, what else were you gonna say?
Yeah, well, just to piggyback on that, when you grew up in the church and the elders would get in front of church and he woke me up in my right mind. Remember when they said that in the church? As a kid, you don't understand what that really means. As an adult and seeing it in other folks with this disease, waking up in your right mind has a whole nother meaning.
Yeah.
And so, I just encourage people to want to just try to change that cycle now in their lives. Don't wait until they're 65 and 67 and get diagnosed with that and start having these memory issues when it was just a lack of blood flow to the brain, when it was high cholesterol that you could have controlled, when it was diabetes, and you could have just changed your diet. Start doing it now. You got 20-year-olds, Ty, with high blood pressure. You got young people with high blood pressure. And so I just, for me, I just want to get the word out. It's not about the vanity. It's about prolonging your life so that you can do the purpose of what God has for you. That's what it's about. You can't do it in a broken body. You can't do it in a broken body. So.
No, and it's definitely about living long, because what's the sense in gaining the successes and then you can't go nowhere. You can't enjoy it. I mean, I like for my clothes to hang right too. We all know that, but
yeah.
But I want to be able to breathe when I put them on. So what inspired you to start doing it for other people? Because it's one thing to do it for yourself. I'm good at getting me together, but being able to inspire other people and, inspire other people like me, somebody who, when I look back on my memories from Facebook and stuff, I see years of checked into this fitness place and this fitness place. So it's not like I was never not active. I wasn't consistently active, and I wasn't seeing the results that I'm seeing, I guess, to push me in that consistency. So what made you start working out other people?
So when I came back, my cousin, who was over the Dunbar Community Center back then, she was like, hey, I know you've been doing this in Atlanta. Come teach a class, right? And so I started doing the classes there at Dunbar, start seeing people really feel better about themselves, and start to see them make changes in their lives. And so, it's just, this is my way of serving, right? I'm not on the pulpit. I'm not, I'm not feeding the homeless, but this is my way of serving my community as best that I know, with a passion that I have for, making everybody a little bit more healthier.
And that's why you're so good at it. You hit those things, because right now I'm living in a phase in my life where I'm walking in my purpose. That's why I created this platform. I know that I'm meant to be a talk show host on like Fashion Police or The Real. I've already put it out there. Jeannie Mai, if you go have a baby with Jeezy, I can be your replacement. Steve will let me fly to LA on Tuesdays and I fly home on Thursdays. Okay? So we're gonna put that out there.
Put your plug in.
You said that serving, because that's what it's all about. No matter what you do, it's about serving people. And I know that you do this for serving people because of your price. I won't quote your price because I'm not sure what it is individually, but I do know that it's one of the most least expensive prices for all that you give. When I tell people and they like, huh? And how many classes? You can go how many times a day? And I'm like, even though that it's a classroom setting, it's still a one-on-one with Nicole, because now I might not need as much attention as a newer person might need. But you're there, you're walking around, you're making sure that the form is right. You side-eyeing me, making sure that I got my reps in. So like, you're able to be there for everybody. So we definitely can tell that it's something that you're doing to walk in your purpose. Because I know that you have a career outside of personal training. And for you to still be able to do this and make time for us, like, that's just super huge. Really, it is.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you. You know, yeah, they say when you're doing with your passion, you would do it for free, right? You know, now I'm not doing it for free. I got bills to pay in here, but you know, at the same time, I'm not trying to. If I can spark somebody to just want to do better about their choices and their fitness, I'm not trying to break their bank, right? Because, and I shout out to those that charge what they charge, because there's no shade anything on
definitely.
that, because they may be doing it as their
job.
livelihood and their
That's
career.
right.
So I get that totally. So, but for those, that group of people that want that fitness but can't really afford it, that's my niche. That's where I am. I'm saying, you know, I don't want to spend all that money. I can't say afford it, but don't want to really just put it on that. Here I am. I'm $40 a month for the workout classes. I'm $60 for both workouts and step aerobics. You know, I just want you to come and be your best self. Yes.
And that's all she definitely wants you to come and do, is be your best self and to trust your body. That's one of the things. When I first came to you, we both know.
Yeah.
Well,
That's how we both know. I got a trash can with your name on
it. It wasn't that funny. But I didn't trust my body either, because I had never had to. You know, as far as some of the things we do, like the Burpee, I mean, I hate the, what do you call exercises, I guess, where we holding up our own body?
Yeah, core exercises, just core.
Those are the worst. Those are the worst to me. But I never trusted my body. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to fall flat on my face if I lift one of my arms up. Yeah. And, you know, slowly but surely, and with the help of the workout ladies, I will say that. You know, each class that I've been a part of, there's a group of ladies in each one of them that push me. Like Kim. You know, I told you that I'm running on 8 now. Shout out to Kim Brown. If you need some distressed jeans, hit up Kim. Lippy. Hit up Kim Brown. So, but Kim kept pushing the treadmill up from, I would think I was like on 7.2, but when I first started with you, I was running on 4. And now I'm on 8, and I was like, and I was happy to tell you that. I was like, Nicole, I'm running on 8, girl. Yeah. But it was somebody else pushing me, or when we ran to the state capitol and Sherry, because a lot of the ladies in the morning being that military background, Sherry, like, when you get tired, just drop your arms. She like, Ty, you beating yourself up because you got your arms like this. So those type of techniques. And then I'm finding myself being able to run all the way to the state capitol and back, and like, So yes, definitely. So we promised the people that we were going to show them a few exercises that they could do at home. But before we get started with that, Nicole, before you even can get started with the exercises, what is the thing to do to get, is it just get up? Like, how can people get motivated after COVID? The weight is on, it's time to get back out.
Yeah, it's time to walk out your door and walk into the other door. That's, I can't be in your bedroom saying get up. So again, it's about choosing. That's all, you know. If you come through this door, the rest is easy. The hardest part is walking out of your front door into the gym. And it's time. The rest will be. Let me put that on.
But it is easier than getting up and getting out the house and getting dressed, especially on a cold morning. Yeah, so it's easier than that. Yeah.
You just gotta choose. You gotta choose, and you gotta be committed. And working out, I mean, you can ask any trainer. We have hard days too. There's days we don't want to work out. I mean, human, right? You want to rest, but you gotta choose yourself. You can't let days and days go where you're not choosing you. You're not choosing health. You're not choosing your life. So, you know, just hit that alarm button, say, I choose me today, and I'm going to the gym, or I'm going to walk, or I'm going to Pinnacle Mountain, whatever it may be. Choose you.
Right, because it don't have to be in the gym. It definitely can be with Pinnacle Mountain or the Big Dam Bridge or doing something like that, definitely. So if I was getting started, I never worked out before. I'm at home today. I'm looking at Talking with Ty. I'm listening to Nicole Broadway. And I want to know, how can I get started, Nicole? What can I do at home to get me started before I even get to your gym?
Yeah, before you just want to do it at home, and you may have minimum weights, you may have no weights, right? So for those that have no weights at all, I'm saying go grab some canned goods, right? You grab a couple of canned goods, some, the chicken noodle soup or whatever, and then we're gonna do a few exercises. I would tell you before you start anything, of course, stretch, right? And
Okay.
We limited time, I'm not gonna go through all of that part, but stretch, stretch your arms across your body, right? Across the body, right? Take it up, inhale, blow it out, come down. Just different stretches, exercises here, right? To the side. You don't want to start a cold body and really have some injuries there, right? So I'm gonna say again, before you do anything, stretch it out, warm your body up, some arm circles to the front, some arm circles to the back, right? Stretching over, crisscrossing your legs back and forth, time to step over back a little bit, just kind of crisscross and then down. That's the stretching right there. And down, right? Again, up, inhale, and blow it out, touching toes. Those are all good stretching exercises, all right? And with the world today and social media and Google, you can find some very good stretching exercises, all right? So don't act like you don't know. But if you were to just do a HIIT circuit, 3 times a week, that'll get you going and get you prepared to walk through the door of the gym, okay? Little 20-minute HIIT circuit, right? Now, so I got some canned goods. Let's just say these are my canned goods. And I'm gonna give you 20 jacks of shoulder press. There you go. What size you got there, Ty? I heard, I see you. Okay, all right. So I got my weights right here in my shoulder, and I'm just gonna do some jacks, about 10 jacks right here. Just up.
See, ladies, you can do this. I'm telling you, yes, you're gonna be breathing hard. Yes, you're gonna be vulnerable when you get done.
Right?
But you can do this.
Work those shoulders, get that heart rate up. The whole key is to get it up, come back down, get the heart rate back up, come back down. HIIT, that's what it's all about, okay? Take them same canned goods if you got them, or weights, give me about 10 reps of these, right? As you're coming down on your heart rate, working those shoulders again, okay? Yeah, you go, right there, all right? Then we want to get that heart rate back up again. So, I put my weights down, okay? I'm gonna see if I can turn this tie just a little bit there. Towards the ground there, right there, all right? Another thing, you get that heart rate down, I call them 4 jacks. Feet together, I come out, touch, touch, touch. Right? Modify, step out, touch, come back. Step out, touch, come back. But get the heart rate up. Let's go, Ty. Are you doing this, Ty? I don't know. Or am I the only one working out today?
I'm doing the top part of my body.
All right. Again, heart rate up, right? Let it come back down because you don't want your chest, heart to come out your chest, right? So now, you got weights, you got cans, whatever you got to give you a little bit of resistance. We got bicep curls. You just curls, right? If it's a low weight, go high in reps. If it's a heavy weight, you need to feel it about 8, 9, and 10. If you go to 20, get to 20, right? Right. Just like that. Other exercises, Ty. When you're at home, you can do it on the couch or the stool, right? Or the chair top. Right now, I'm doing it on the floor. Mountain climbers, right? The regular mountain climber is just like this, right? Knees to chest. Modified, step up, step up, step up, step up, right? But otherwise, do this for 30 seconds. Another heart rate increase, right? So, different things you can do. One y'all really like, and I'm being facetious, squat jumps, right? Shoulder width, just jump up, squat. Soft landing, right there. Burn those legs out, get that booty you want, squat up and down, right there, right there. That's it.
I love those. Love them.
Yeah.
So you
So
said that
different
helps with the butt?
Oh yeah, squatting it out definitely helps with the butt.
So see, those are the extras. So I'm going to ask you about a few key places on the body that I know the ladies are wanting to know. Like, okay, if I wanted to work on this, what would I do? So this part right here.
Yeah.
That.
Them bird wings, them bat wings.
We don't like them. We don't like them.
Yeah.
What can we do?
Get you some weights. Get you 2 canned goods. Right?
Okay.
Go to the head right here. Keeping the elbows close to the head. Bring it up. In the elbow.
Okay.
Right here.
So that's what, okay. Well, I guess that's been working too. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Go heavy, grab a book, grab a dictionary, anything will do. Say it again, Ty.
You said squats, that's gonna help lift the butt up.
Yeah. Everybody in them squat, everybody want that booty, don't they, Ty?
Yeah, everybody do want that booty.
The key with a squat is when you are squatting, you don't want this knee to go to the toe. We mostly have a hard time squatting. We doing all kind of stuff, bringing that knee past that toe. So the key with the squat is to sit in it, right? Come up and squeeze the glutes.
Squeeze the butt.
And squeeze. Tighten up those glutes. Every time you come up, chest up and squeeze. Tighten. Practice that. Walk around like you're squeezing your glutes. You know?
Some of y'all walk around with your butt squeezed all day anyway. So what does the squeezing? You know, when I come up, I do squeeze. So what does the squeezing do?
It's training your glutes and your muscles to get tight. That's a workout in itself. Remember how y'all used to do when kids? We must increase our bust. We was contracting our breath. Same thing with the glutes. Tightening it up and squeezing it. Yeah. It's making the muscle work.
So how often can we come and see you, Nicole?
Look, I got a lot of classes, Ty. On Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I got 5:30 a.m. I got 6:30 a.m. and I got 7:45 a.m. Okay. You got no excuse. You need a shower? Guess what? Guess what? I got one now. I need a shower before I go to work. You remember all them excuses people give? I got one. So Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 5:30, 6:30, 7:45. Okay. Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, 6:30 a.m., 7:45. All right. And then in the evenings, I got Monday, Wednesdays at 6:15, 5 and 6:15 p.m. and Saturday mornings at 9:15 a.m. I got a lot of classes. All you gotta do is hit me up on Facebook. I'll give you the schedule. You know, we in here. We got step aerobics on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 a.m. and 6:15 p.m. and Saturdays at 8 a.m.
So there's no excuse at all. Yeah. So where do you come up with, because every morning it seems like you dream, I don't know if you dream of these exercises, but I'm gonna put this out here, y'all. This lady right here hones in on her craft. You know, it's just like if you're gonna do makeup, you know, go to school for it, get some skills under your belt. If you're gonna be a stylist, go to school, get some skills under your belt. You know, you study fitness from the time I've worked out with you till now, which has been over a year. Whoop, whoop. Okay, why don't you do it? So you have come up with these new workout routines and new exercises, and it's like I see you continue to evolve in our workouts. So where does the inspiration come from?
I am researching and looking for different things to do all day long. Shout out to AT&T for the flexibility of working and a little me time. But I mean, at night I am studying. You know, you guys see it all the time. TikTok videos, all these different exercises, all these fitness folks out here. I mean, it's just a wealth of knowledge out there. And so, you know, I'm studying, I'm reading, I'm just trying to incorporate the exercises that I think will bring the best results for my clients and in short amount of time to keep it fresh and new in here. You know, you don't want to keep doing the same thing. But, you know, it's just so much information out there, and I'm always researching. I'm always looking and seeing what we can do and what I can do to be a better trainer for everyone.
You know what? You definitely do that, and you take the resources and you put it back into the gym. You know, I'm always noticing things when I'm looking around the gym and the new machines and stuff like that. And today I even mentioned it to you because I saw the new locks that you bought, and I'm just like, or the new the pads that we get on when we're doing the maybe burpees. Don't punish me tomorrow.
No. And it's a burpee, not a blurpee. We're not burpees. It's okay. Burpee. It's okay.
That's
yeah.
So yes, even up in the cubby hole now, there's like it looked like 100 pairs of those. So I mean, I just see you continuously putting those resources back into Bodies by Broadway. So I mean, I commend you, Nicole. I enjoy working out with you. Even when I told you, you know, I remember when we first talked about it, I'm like, well, I got tidy, Nicole. You was like, bring him with you. And now we have a little corner in the side and dinosaurs and coloring books and stuff. So, I mean, for the working mom, I know that you work out men also, but for the working mom, you just make it so flexible and so enjoyable to the point where it's like, it's not a dreaded thing. Even if you have to wake up early in the morning or get off from being at work all day and come, it's still, to be honest with you, it's that time away. It's like that time away from my family. I'm not like, oh, I'm going to the gym. It's like, yes, I get to go to the gym with the ladies. Even though I'm gonna work out hard, I'm still gonna laugh. I'm still gonna enjoy myself. And it's a really great way to get my morning started. So, I mean, continue to do what you're doing. I see that the crowd is continuously growing. You know, the 6:30 class has added more people and more people are definitely welcome. I mean, if people want to look up for you, if they want to come to Bodies by Broadway, I know you mentioned Facebook was a good way to contact you, but before we leave the people, please let them know how can they get signed up with Bodies by Broadway.
Absolutely. And before I do that, Ty, I do want to mention I've got that senior fit class I need my seniors to come to on Mondays and Wednesdays at 11 a.m. That's probably my most rewarding class, is to get these ladies in here who are 73, 74, 75, 80 in this class working out. So, hey, young people are my age and you got your parents out there just sitting at home, bring them or have them come here or Uber for them here for that class. We lifting, we moving, we just having a good time, and we dancing too. So, you know, just get them in here and get them moving.
Before we sign off with the how we can find Nicole Broadway, I meant to touch on the senior fit. What made you even, I mean, I love it because they have the same look on their face that I have on my face, 2 exercises in. So what made you even get that started? Because that's amazing within itself.
You know, it just all goes back to my mom, right? So if I'd have been around, sometimes I say if I'd have been around living in Little Rock in her stages where she was mobile and could do those things, you know, maybe it would change a little bit for her. So, you know, I love my seniors. I want to see them thrive. We're living longer. You know, I just want them to be here. And that's why I do it, for them to just feel better. And then it becomes a social hour for them too, Ty. You know, when they come in, they meet another group of ladies that's trying to do what they're doing. And they sit for 30 minutes after the class is over and socialize. I mean, it's a healthy thing. It feeds the mind and the body. So I love it. You know, just get them in here.
Well, you know what? And while we're talking about senior fit, we're going to shout out to Nana. She shared my post on Facebook today. So shout out to Jane Bogan on Facebook. Keep your senior fit up, girl. You doing it.
Right.
Before we end today, please, Nicole, tell the people, how can they get involved with Bodies by Broadway? How can they get physical?
Right. So, hey, you can find me on Facebook, Bodies by Broadway. I got a website, bodiesbybroadway.com. I'm on Instagram, on Broadway. But check it out. I'm at 1715 Scott Street. You enter in the back off of Cumberland. All I need you to do is just come through the door. You ain't got to sign up. You ain't got to text me telling me you coming. Just show up. I take care of the rest. I just need you to come through the door.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it live here on Talking with Ty. If it is life after COVID for you, you have noticed that some of that stuff just ain't hitting right. And that's okay. Like I said before, we are not here to judge. We are here to help.
Yes.
Tap in. This is the time to tap in. And ladies, like Nicole said, it's not just about the clothes. I joke a lot about clothes. We all know that I love fashion, but it is about living longer. Heart disease is one of the #1 killers of Black women. And we don't want to drop at 45, 40 years old. I'm 40. And when I think about it, I'm living in the second half of my life right now. So if I didn't do it before, this is the time to tap in and to show our children. I'm glad that Tiny can come with me. You know, I made a video of him doing the TikTok and he's working out, but that let me know at 4, he's picking up these things so he won't be my age just getting started. So is there any advice out there on, you know, getting your kids started with working out? Will there be any Bodies by Broadway Kid Fit maybe coming later on or anything?
Yeah, we had that pre-COVID, right? Kids Fit pre-COVID, and COVID happened, so we're going to get that back in, you know, into the plan here. But I will tell you, if you can get the kids away from the games and get them outside, that's the first step. You know, get them outside. That starts it right there. But yeah, we'll definitely have that on the menu here real soon.
Yes, no, that part right there. So, you guys have heard it live here today. This is what we're doing. So, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 2 of Talking with Ty. As I promised, my girl Nicole Broadway, check her out. Y'all done heard her story here. You know the story behind the brand and why it was created. Tune in for the next show. We are not coming back until after the 4th of July. And as I promised, I have some more heavy hitters coming. Next up is going to be my girl, Bridget Baltimore, Cooking with Bridget. And then after Bridget, I am coming with the men fashion, and we about to gut punch y'all. I'm coming with Andre Pendleton. Y'all know Dre P. I'm coming with Brian Phelan from Old Phelan Leather, shown in New York Fashion Week. And I am coming with my guy, Oliver Michael Fitzpatrick. Oliver is also a designer who was shown in New York Fashion Week. So, Talking with Ty, please subscribe, share, and comment. We are signing off. Good night. Thanks, Nicole.
Thank you.